there's something that you either need to get started or need to get started so that you can get finished, because the message that is coming through to me right now is finishing. So there's something that needs to be finished. However, I got this feeling, this deep feeling that for many of us, we haven't started something that needs to be finished. So if this project, this adventure, this relationship, this connection, whatever it may be that you haven't started so that you can finish it, Spirit is saying, get to work, get on it. Whatever it is that you need to do, it needs to be started. Or get the finishing touches. So the first message that came out is a need for being open-minded. We have, actually that wasn't the first message, but it's the first message that's coming to me. There's a need for being open-minded. There's some sort of shift and change that is happening that's making you kind of feel a little bit out of sorts. This out of sorts is kind of making you feel like you're kind of scattered brain, not knowing if you want to go left, right, forward, stand still, or what have you. What Spirit is saying is the need for putting your organization skills to work and start getting some things organized. What in your household can you get organized that'll help you feel a little bit more together, feel a little bit more like things are cleaned up, so that when you start whatever this project is, or go into your finishing touches of whatever this project, adventure, or whatever 1, 2, 3 is, then you feel like you kind of got a heads up. You feel like your head's a little bit clearer. You feel like things are just, going to move forward. Anyhow, what I am feeling is like there's just this amount of energy that you've got built up in your mind that is probably been overthinking about a situation. If you're not overthinking about something, you may have a million gazillion different thoughts that are coming into your mind as to how to finish something, how to start something, or what have you. Either way it goes, the energy of being open-minded. This is also, this energy of being versatile, adjusting when adjustments are needed, and so on and so forth. Now, we do have this energy of receiving and allowing. So you may be having some sort of experiences or learning lessons in the way of having to allow the universe to give you things that you're wanting in the first place. 222. This is also about this energy of receiving. So some of you may have not always felt like you was on the receiving end, or when you receive things, it could have always, or not maybe always, but sometimes been very bad things. Or maybe to be able to get the things that you wanted to manifest, it took a lot of challenges, it took a lot of worry and stress. Maybe there was just a lot of negative type of aspects that happened through all this. But what Spirit is saying is every bit of that had a part to play in discovering who you truly are, what you truly want, what you will accept and won't accept, your worth, and things of that sort. So this is a pretty big time of empowerment. Even if you don't feel like you're being empowered at this time, a lot of the experiences that you're going through, and especially a feeling of vulnerability. So you're allowing yourself to open up and be vulnerable because you don't know how something's going to work out. You feel like every adjustment that you make is not really taking you closer to that and what you want, but what you don't see is what Spirit is doing on the outskirts. So there's a lot of things that are being worked out in your favor, or in the favor of you and all involved maybe. But there's a lot of, it just feels like a lot of different energies being kind of tweaked and twerked, and helping you to rediscover yourself. Or maybe it's helping you to rediscover a passion that you had for something before. Yes, so this could be for a person, for something that has to do with your spiritual journey. Maybe you've got some sort of business that you had a lot of passion and determination that you was putting into, commitment at one time, and then maybe for whatever reason you backed off. But what Spirit is saying, restarting something or starting something so that you can finish something. Now, I don't know what finishing means. I don't know if it means that there's a final destination, or if it means that you finally accomplished something that you wanted to accomplish and now you can move forward in a different direction or with a different project or what have you. This is going to look different for everybody, but I do feel like this is a pretty big time of discovering your wants, needs, desires, how to get those things that you want, need, and desire, and so on and so forth. But at first glance, I get a feeling like some of you are kind of giving yourself a little bit of a run for your money. And what I mean by that is you're overlooking some important details. Maybe some of you are even not really paying attention to what your intuition is telling you, not doing the things that you need to do to adjust at this time, or make the adjustments that are needed, not being open-minded to the adjustments maybe even. But I'm feeling like, you're kind of holding yourself back in a situation that could be moving forward. And However, I'm kind of getting a little bit of a chuckle from somebody, because this is the type of energy that many of you have probably been back and forth in for a little bit. Every bit of it has a part to play. It all has something to show you, to prove to you, to help you, to learn or what have you. But the next card that came out is fulfillment. This is wish fulfillment, money fulfillment, independence for some of you. But what I'm getting is this part of you that is in a place of rediscovering, putting some organization skills together, and either starting something that you need to finish, or starting something new that I just feel like maybe even if it's something that you're starting new, it's going to be quickly finished, or the need for you quickly finishing something that has to do with that project or what have you. But anyhow, I do feel like some of you are kind of feeling like your ship is way out here in the backgrounds, but they're saying it's right here, right next to you. You're waiting on it to come in, but Spirit's saying we've already given it to you. It's right here. So what is the blocks that is telling you that it's not here yet? What is it that's saying, this is not yours? 606 and 607, I was told to tell you guys. But anyhow, what is it that makes you feel like it's not yours yet? So this may be a time of experiencing things that are helping you to understand that you are a master manifester, and by thinking positive, acting as if, by believing in the untangible evidence of things, I don't know, there's just something that's shifting and changing to help you to see that nothing is very far from you. Everything is within reach. Even if it feels like it's way out here, it's really right here. So it's about unblocking those blocks that tells you otherwise. Yes, yes, yes. So a feeling of turning your gaze inwards, seeing what truth is speaking to you, like, going deep into your heart space. This can happen through meditation, setting intentions before you even close your eyes, that I want to get to the core of my heart. I want to see what kind of things are blocking me at this time, and I want to take my gaze within. What is it that I'm missing that I need to see at this time? What do I need to see? What do I need to feel? What do I need to experience? What do I need to learn? Okay, and you ask Spirit these things, and as you go into meditation, you'll start having flashes of certain things that are happening in your life, ways that you can change it, things that you can do differently, maybe where you don't have trust for a certain thing or a certain person or a certain whatever. Spirit has shown you it's okay for you to trust. So there's a lot of experiences that you're having during these meditations that are helping you to see that fulfillment is already there. Maybe it's because you don't trust that block is there, or maybe it's because you are seeing something a little bit different than the way that Spirit is needing you to perceive it is what is holding that block there. But either way it goes, we have 9-9 here. And I also am being told to tell you 899. So you may want to check out those two numbers and see what they have to say. But, this time of kind of discovering what you want and don't want, I feel like it goes even further than like a physical level. This is like what I want to feel emotionally. I don't like feeling shitty in this way. I like feeling more high vibrating. I like feeling like it's okay for me to smile. So I feel like even some of you are in this energy of learning the ways that it's okay to be happy. So maybe you're so used to not being happy, or you've been so content with the way that your life is that you're just like, I don't know how to be happy. I don't know how to accept this offer from this person to be their friend or their lover, or I don't know how to accept this offer from so-and-so to do this job, because I'm not used to that kind of happiness. I'm not used to what brings me more peace. So I feel like many of you, this like being open-minded and being willing to adjust to some things is going to come with some feelings of vulnerability, a little bit of uncomfortability, but at the same time, the joy that whatever this situation is, or this person, or this job, or whatever it is brings to you is going to be fulfilling. Okay, so maybe what they're talking about starting or putting some finishing touches on has to do with, starting a new career path, maybe putting some finishing touches into your business. Maybe there's some sort of communication that needs to be had with somebody in a situation so that something can start moving forward. But I'm hearing I'm sorry. So maybe somebody needs to apologize, or maybe you need to apologize. But either way it goes, taking your gaze within. However, the opposite of this card is putting on a show for someone else or for some others, having this energy of, I'm going to do what it takes so that they notice me, they see me, they are attracted to me, they are what have you. But Spirit is saying, really check your ego. Go within, check your ego, because if this person is meant for you, if this career is meant for you, if this whatever is meant for you, you don't have to say, look at me by the actions and things that you do. It's just you being normally the way that you are is what has attracted this to you in the first place. So, I'm hearing the word fruitful, if that helps you. Which cards do I go to, please? In every moment, the universe is let me start this over. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. And this couldn't be more true for what this card above it is saying. The organization card was talking about the way that your head is just either overthinking a situation or maybe not thinking at all about a situation. But I really feel like a lot of for many of you, racing thoughts within your head, maybe taking out of context some of the things that are happening in these racing thoughts. But I feel like this is human, brought on by the human self and not by Spirit giving you some sort of information as to what's going to happen. So you're reading into messages that are from your human and not from your spirit. This is not from the heart. This is not from your spirit guides or your angels or your ascended masters. This is things that you need to push away and start retraining your thoughts to think more positive about, because Spirit is trying to show you that they have no place. They have no place in the mix of what is happening for you at this time. When I lean towards love, I am led. Just like I was saying, lean more towards what the heart is saying, what your deep internal knowings is saying. Ask for confirmation. Before you move in a situation or before you start to put action in something, ask Spirit to confirm to you through other people, places, and things whether or not you're supposed to go in this direction or just stand still. And Spirit will show you through different things that people say. Maybe you see something on a billboard or you see something on TV or somebody starts talking to you and they have no clue that you've asked Spirit to confirm to you, and they say something to you that just lets your spirit know, 1221, that's the way that you're supposed to go or not go. So really lean towards what Spirit is leading you towards through other people and other directions. I choose to learn through love. Okay, so I feel like what this is saying is we are getting out of this mind of logical thinking and into more of the feminine aspect of things, where you're opening up your divine feminine aspect or energy to where you feel more with your intuition, your deep internal knowings. You're more connected with your emotions, the good emotions, the feelings of happiness and peace and harmony that come when love is in the air. Is not what I was going to say, but that's what I heard. That's why I started laughing. But anyhow, when love is in the mix or in the air, so unconditional love, that Christ Consciousness type of love, the type of love where you're non-judgmental towards yourself and others, where you have compassion towards yourself and others and things of that sort. So a lot of the lessons that you're learning through Christ Consciousness at this time, which is helping you to ascend to a higher state of being, which is helping you in turn to make better decisions, to help you to organize your thoughts into more positive thoughts, things that or the thoughts of your spirit or thoughts of your ascended masters or angels, and not your human self or the ego. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So Spirit is saying in those areas where you feel attack, pain, fear, and judgment, and any form of separation, that they are a call for help. So that means that those are those areas of your life where you need to focus the most on right now. What can you heal about this area of your life? If you don't know how to heal it, then that's when you need to close your eyes, get into your heart space, ask Spirit to show you what you need to know, what you need to learn, what you need to experience at this time, what needs to be healed. And they'll show you in flashes, just thoughts that come to your mind. A lot of people think, well, that's just my human thoughts. No. You've already set those intentions. You're already asking Spirit to reveal to you. And what happens is all of those human thoughts that are running through your mind start to kind of dissipate after several days or maybe several hours or whatever it takes. For some people, it may take 30 days of finally constantly every single day for 15 to 20 minutes, a half an hour meditating before they get to that space of silence where Spirit is showing them things. However, a lot of times you will see all of those racing thoughts, 1444, be there, but something will just pop right through those racing thoughts. You're like, oh, that wasn't me thinking that. You'll just know. So you'll know that you know. Anyhow, my vibes speak louder than my words. Somebody needs to know that the way that they are acting, the way that they're speaking or not speaking is really affecting others around them. It could be in a positive way, it could be in a negative way. So really act the way that you're putting your vibes out there, or what vibes you are putting out there. Yes, they're saying, which cards do I go to? Thank you. What other messages do you have for us? All of them? Okay, so the Singer of Intuition is saying lean more on your intuition at this time instead of those racing thoughts that are going into your head. When we do that, we start to feel like we're more in alignment with the energy of what Spirit wants for us, what our heart's desire truly is, and in alignment with maybe even a purpose is what I'm getting for some of you. Either way it goes, I feel like we're getting more into the feminine energy and out of the aspect of the logical thinking of the masculine energy, and, you know, getting out of this overthinking or underthinking energy. Mostly overthinking is coming with this reading, but into this energy of I'm going to do something about it. This is an energy of action. This is also an energy of joy that happens because of action. The inaction would cause discontent, unease type of energy and things of that sort. So Spirit is saying, you know, put some action into a certain situation, a project, an event, a relationship, whatever it may be. Let's get honest with ourselves. What kind of things do we still need to let go of? Is it a thought pattern? Is it a way of being? Is it some sort of disgusting habit that we have, or maybe some sort of addiction that we have that we need to let go of at this time? If you don't know how to let go of it, again, the need for meditating, asking Spirit to show you. How do I rid of this energy? Help me. Help me, help me, help me. If we don't ask the angels to help us in a situation, guess what? They're unemployed. So they're waiting on you to employ them and ask them for help. Then pay attention to the signs and synchronistic events that happen, the repeated numbers, the repeated lyrics that you keep hearing in your mind or on the radio. You know, those repeated messages that come by the animal symbolism that you're seeing. Maybe you keep seeing squirrels or rabbits or whatever it may be in your mind, in your dreams, as you're out in nature or what have you, giving you animal symbolism. Maybe you look up in the clouds and the clouds have somebody's initials, or you see an image or a picture that's formed out of the clouds that help you to see and get confirmation on that in which you was asking for confirmation for in the first place. But either way it goes, being honest with yourself. What do I need to rid of? What do I still need to clear? What do I need to surrender to? Because I feel like some of us, there's something that we need to say, okay, enough is enough. I surrender. I'm going to let Spirit take care of this. I'm going to sit back and watch things unfold. So many of you probably feel like you're going through some sort of initiation. I feel like this initiation is helping you with this whole Christ Consciousness thing. So the initiation in general for many of you is going to be going to the next level of Christ Consciousness, or, you know, the next level of unconditional love is what I'm feeling for many of you. But either way it goes, you're experiencing and having a lot of lessons in learning about unconditional love and compassion and healing. They're saying healing. Which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. Speaking of healing, I feel like this is why these cards were wanting to come out. So yeah, Spirit is telling you to jump right in. What are those things that cause you pain, fear, judgment, or feelings of separations or being attacked? Those are the things that Spirit is asking you to take the time to rediscover. Ask Spirit to give you help in, you know, ask your angels for help, but jump right in, put action into clearing these type of energies, because for some of you, not clearing these energies is making an opportunity pass you by. Maybe this is an opportunity in a career path, maybe something with a business, maybe it's an opportunity in love, whatever it may be, it's causing an opportunity to pass you by, or feel like it's passing you by one way or the other. Either way it goes, Spirit is saying say yes to adventure and jump right in, put action into this project or what have you. Now for some of you, the need for kind of panning out a little bit, seeing what kind of places in your life that you need to put more organization into, maybe put more time and energy into. Maybe this is also seeing where you're not vibing very high and the energies that you can change and transform. 1919 and 1921 I was told to tell you, but either way it goes, Spirit saying like zone out, see where you can surrender, because I feel like there's still this energy of trying to be in control of a situation or what have you. And what Spirit is saying is like, let Spirit work something out for you. There's something being worked out for you. However, this isn't going to be in all areas of your life, because remember, this is a time of organizing your thoughts, your feelings, the things that are happening in your life, and also putting time and energy into things that cause you pain, fear, and judgment, or feelings of attack or separation. You're rediscovering who you are, what you want, what you don't want. There is a message of balance and harmony that is coming. This is the final card. So, you know, as you gain this new perspective on things and you start to put action in according to this new perspective, you're going to start to see that things are going to shift in your behalf. I am determined. I am perfect in God's eyes. Today, I will embrace my flaws as I see them. I will view self through the eyes of God, or the eyes of love. I am living my fullest potential. I accomplished what I set out to do. Throat chakra, responsible for communication, expression of thoughts, feelings, and ideals. My social skills are improving. I will share my truth. I am telepathic, so you may be feeling the energy of what other people are thinking or getting ready to say or what have you. And we have 2 more that came out. Third eye chakra, wisdom, insight, spiritual connection is deepening. I am awareness. My clairvoyant abilities are deepening or developing. I will rest as I experience ascension symptoms, for with them also comes my growth. My soul knows this. I was told to get a couple blessing cards, so let's see what they have to say. Blessing of good fortune. Rich and rewarding experiences bring you increased spiritual awareness at this time. Good fortune flows to you as your third eye opens. You're inspired, feeling totally at peace. Life is a beautiful tapestry woven in threads of love. A blessing of gratitude. Be grateful for all of your experiences, for all in life serves a purpose. There is a blessing in all that did or didn't happen. There is a blessing unfolding this very moment. Listen to your heart and follow its wisdom. Be mindful, for the journey is as important as the destination. I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. Please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, putting a comment down in the comments as a way of helping me to get into the algorithm so that more people will see these videos. 2211, guys. And I also heard 2200. So look those 2 numbers up anyhow. Put a comment in the comment as a way of helping me to get into the algorithm so that more people see these videos and I can help more people to ascend and grow. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening and a very blessed weekend. Stay safe. Much love to you. Bye.